I'm just going to come right out and say it. Many N-citizens and other K-pop fans are very upset with SM Entertainment right now, including myself, and I believe that this is completely justified. It was announced just the other day that 4 members of the NCT subunit NCT Dream, Jino, Renjun, Haechan, and Jaemin, will soon graduate from their position in the subunit, leaving young Chenli and Jisung behind. After a few years of working side by side, establishing deep friendships and close connections amongst each other, not to mention creating a global fan base of devout N-citizens, these members will no longer be together as one. Before we get further into the specifics, for those who don't know, NCT stands for Neo-Culture Technology, a project and sort of umbrella term that is comprised of several subunits, of which include NCTU, which is the first subunit of NCT with a wide range of musical genres and vocals, constantly rotating its members. Then we have NCT 127, which is the Seoul-based second subunit of NCT. While they are OT10, they technically only consist of 9 members at the moment. The members of this subunit tend to get the most attention and music videos released. We also have Wavy, which is the 4th subunit of NCT, and is actually China-based as opposed to Korean. They do Chinese covers to other NCT songs and release their own unique music videos in Chinese as well, often with some English mixed in to appeal to a more international audience. It's all a bit confusing, I know. A Chinese boy group under a Korean label that produces some music in English and whose lead vocal is actually Thai. We also have NCT 2018, which is the coming together of all of the subunits. It also served as an introduction to new members Jungwoo, Kun, and Lucas. This marked the member count at a new total of 21, fitting of SM founder Lee So-min's description of the group being unlimited in its members. Lastly, we have NCT Dream, which is the most important subunit to know for this video in particular. They are the 3rd subunit of NCT, and are often referred to as Dreamies. The concept of this subunit is drastically different from the first two. In NCT Dream, members graduate from the unit once they reach the age of 20, and what happens when they graduate can vary. The only point of reference we have is what former NCT Dream member Mark Lee chose to do once he graduated, but his story is a little bit unique. At the time, Mark was members of NCT Dream, NCT 127, and NCTU, meaning that he didn't have to worry once he graduated, since he had already secured a position in the other subunits. Member Haechan, who is also one of the recent graduates, is also active in NCT 127, just like Mark, so he has also secured a position in the subunit. The 3 remaining Dreamies, however, were only active in NCT Dream, and so fans are worried about what will happen for them next. Where will they go? What will they do? Could they potentially join other NCT subunits? How could SM do this in the first place, creating a group that people grow to know and love, only to take it all away a few years later? Wouldn't it make more sense to transform NCT Dream into a more stable and permanent group, and keep the boys together? Looking at this purely from a financial point of view, SM would only gain and benefit from doing this. From the beginning, NCT Dream has been described as a rotational group, and so most fans knew that this would happen at some point, but were dreading the day that it did. SM Entertainment has yet to make any announcements on the future of the remaining members, and this is what has fans most upset. You can't just leave Jaemin, Jino, and Renjun out in the rain after all of the hard work that they've done, after all of the profit that they have brought in, after how much they have grown in terms of both character and popularity. They are nothing but an asset to the company. Some also argue that many rookie groups find themselves on short contracts, expiring after a year or two, with the ultimate fate of the group resting on how much popularity and monetary value that they brought in. While the concept of rotational members is a bit different than that, it still leaves fans, just like me, upset all the same. From the beginning of NCT Dream, many were skeptical about the rotational concept because of exactly what is happening now. Rookie groups don't have a predetermined expiry date or disbandment date, but NCT Dream members do, and they always did, and it has been looming over their shoulders the entire time. It seems like they are being disposed of after years of hard work and dedication. Recently, NCT Dream performed their first ever solo concerts throughout Seoul, and on the final night of their show, several members are seen emotionally distraught. To watch this is absolutely soul-crushing. For these boys, this concert was their last night performing as a 6-member group, leaving behind Jisung and Chenli at only 17 years old. In addition to this, Mark wasn't able to attend any of the concerts, likely due to him promoting with Super M alongside the other NCT subunits, and, well, the fact that he isn't technically a part of NCT Dream anymore. This causes even more pain for the members, as his graduation and departure from the group just serves as a reminder that this was the plan from the beginning, that OT7 NCT Dream would never last.
저희도 좀 느껴져요. 여러분들의 걱정이나 아쉬움 아니면 슬픔.
About a decade ago, senior boy group Super Junior experienced a similar problem. SM Entertainment wanted to keep adding new members to Super Junior, but neither the fans nor the group itself really wanted that. Many of the fans, known as ELF, came together and combined their money and bought into SM stocks in order to create their own legal representation as part of the company's stockholders. ELF in Korea and all over the world created their own website and campaign with the goal of obtaining a seat to make their voices heard. Sure, many thought that this was a bit strange or overboard, but it worked. Now, NCTzens and other fans alike wish for a similar solution to NCT Dream's rotational concept. Perhaps if everybody comes together and fights for the Dreamies, SM might maybe, just maybe, listen.
그때까지 또 여러분의 많은 시청 부탁드립니다.
그때 저희도 꼭 찾아보도록 하겠습니다.
네, 여러분, see you again.
See you again. 생각보다
막혔나?
어려워.